The following episode is brought to you by Shorty Cakes. Please stick around after the episode's outro for more details. Life is short. Eat cake.
Why do we still come here? That lion is just stuck in that cage and barely even moves at all. It's pretty obvious that the tamer is in no real danger. This is stupid. Let's go home already. I told my buddies that we'd shoot some zombies online.
Well, son, that's why your mother and I bring you here. To try and pull you away from those darn games you're always playing.
You know, he has a point, dear. This is not even worth our time and money anymore. I don't care how cheap the tickets are now. Besides, I don't like how they keep all the animals in the smallest cages they can find. It's cruel. Let's just go. Y'all want to stop for ice cream on the way home?
I guess.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you for your company this evening. It is always a pleasure to delight you with our terrific and daring performances. To those of you on our mailing list, please be on the lookout for the coupons we've mailed out. To everyone else, it is not too late to join. Thank you, and good night. Mr. Blankenship, so good to see you. I was expecting you earlier this evening. Glad you could still make it by.
Good evening, Mr. Bravo. Yes, I meant to come by sooner, but something came up. I was held late at the office. I apologize.
Don't worry about it. And again, please, just call me Jacob. My goodness, where are my manners? Please, have a seat. I take it you're here about the loan. I hope you bring some much-needed good news.
That won't be necessary. This shouldn't take too long. Mr. Bravo, I am here to tell you that your application for an extension on your loan has been denied. We at Morstan Mutual are sorry to inform you that as of Monday, we will be seizing all personal and the business assets under the Bravo family name to cover the defaulting of your loan. I was instructed to give you the news in person, given the near century your family has done business with us.
Please, there must be something you can do to help. I can pay, I promise. I just need a little more time.
I'm sorry, Mr. Bravo. We have already bent every rule to help you. We have given you multiple extensions and haven't seen at least one good faith payment from you. The decision has already been made and the paperwork has already been set in motion. This was just a courtesy to you. Please, enjoy the rest of your night. I'll let myself out.
Please, Mr. Blankenship, wait!
My dad works for his grandfather. All right. I'll tell him. I know. Right? We got this. I don't get why they won't pay us. We've done the work, we get the money. It's that simple. Stop stalling and knock already. All right. I got it.
Move out of the way. I'll knock.
Come in. Damn it. What the hell do you three want?
What do we want? We want our fucking money. You've been giving us a runaround for weeks now. Well, we're done waiting. We heard everything that banker said. We know this place is a sinking ship. Come morning, we're packing our shit and we're leaving.
Get the hell out of here, you ungrateful sons of bitches. I don't need any of you. I never have. I might be down, but I'm not out. I'm going to find a way to save this place, even if it kills me.
In a little over 9 days, Morston, Texas, and its surrounding areas were devastated by 3 Category 5 hurricanes. This anomaly, as meteorologists...
There's just simply no proof of these so-called scarred monsters. Reporting live, I'm...
Matt, it's only getting worse. Where are you? I can't do this alone.
I'll show you what real power is!
You are my prize of the night.
You are an evil one.
You have no idea how devilish I can get.
Evil has reigned unchecked in this city for far too long. I will strike down those who seek to flood this great plain with darkness.
Why? Why have you finally returned now?
For it's all about to begin.
But I don't want to go. Why can't we just stay home and play games?
We talked about this already, Claire. I don't want to have this conversation again, all right? You're going to love school. You just wait and see. You're going to make so many new friends.
Yeah, don't worry, sis. I'll be there with you. I won't let anyone mess with you. Besides, I used to have your teacher when I started school. She's really nice. You won't have to worry about a thing.
All right, Ryan. If you say so, just don't leave me behind when we get there, okay?
Wouldn't dream of it.
All right, kiddos. I need you to finish eating so we can leave soon. Daddy's running late for work, and I still need to drop you both off for school.
Sorry, Daddy. I'm almost done. I promise. Ryan, could you pass me the orange juice?
Sure. Here you go.
Thanks.
Oh, and I'm sorry that me doing your job and comforting my little sister is making you late, Father. How inconsiderate of me. Here, let me finish shoveling the rest of this into my mouth so that we don't slow you down.
Now wait just a minute, young man. I am your father, and you will address me with the respect I deserve. Do you understand me? Look, I didn't mean to be rude and cut you off. I'm sorry, okay? I know you're just trying to help your sister.
Yes, you are right. I am trying to help her. Everything I've done and have been through since you failed us has been to help them. My mission is nearly complete, but now I need your help.
Can you help me?
What the hell are you talking about, son? How did I fail? Claire, look at what you're doing. You're spilling the orange juice and making a mess. Lisa, don't just sit there staring at me. Do something. Tell your daughter something.
We need your help, Harper. You need to set the soul off. You must do it. He cannot. It is the only way that we will finally be set free. You must set the soul off.
Honey, what are you talking about? What the hell is a soul lock? I don't know what you're saying. Snap out of it. Claire, you too. Snap out of it, sweetie. What the hell is going on here? Has everyone gone mad?
You did this to us, Father. Now's your chance to make it right.
You must
save them.
You must
save me.
You must save myself.
What the hell was that? That's the third night in a row that I've had the same dream. It's almost like they're getting worse, stronger even. That's it. I need to find out what the hell this soul lock is. If the city has taught me anything, it's that there's no such thing as a coincidence. Somebody has to know something about this Solok thing. I need to know what these dreams are about. All of these articles are on websites that aren't very reliable sources of information. They all say pretty much the same thing. They don't know what it does, only that it's a great source of power, and that the person who knew its last known location was already deceased, taking with him the information. Alright, here's one. It's a little old, but at least it isn't part of some kind of top 10 list. It's written here by a guy named Harold Grant out of Morston, Texas. It even has a picture of him. Wait a minute. Why does he look so familiar? I think I may have met Mr. Grant here. Question is where? Well, I know who you are. Now, why am I not surprised to see that you written an article on this subject, Prophet? I have a dream about my family where they mention an artifact that I've never heard of, only to find out that the Prophet, who just happens to know about the gifts my children had, has written an article on the subject. I'm going to have to give him a call. I'm sure if anyone can help, it's him.
Well, hello there, Mr. Powers. To what do I owe the pleasure?
Hello, Prophet. It's been a while. I hope everything's going well on your end.
Everything is going great, Harper. Thank you for asking. I've actually been very hard at work on some very important...
Look, I'm sorry to be rude, but I need some information. I need to know anything you have on something called a Solok.
My, Mr. Powers. What could you have possibly heard of something as ancient as a Solok? Better yet, why call me?
Well, Harold Grant, I found an article you wrote years ago on the subject.
What a blast from the past. I'd completely forgotten about that article, but of course the internet never forgives. Now tell me, Harper, why are you researching something as obscure as this?
My family all came to me in a dream to tell me that I needed to find the Solok and to set it in case he couldn't. I've had the same dream for a few nights in a row already and can no longer ignore this. But from what I've read, nobody seems to know what it's for. They've only ever heard mention of it. I got lucky and saw that you had written an article on it several years back and decided to give you a call.
Yes, I know of what you seek. Believe me when I say that if you were anyone else, I would not be saying any of this to you. I first heard about the Solok when I was still in college. My friends and I were always interested in the mystical and paranormal, but they just saw it as more of a hobby. They were content trying to sit around and scare each other, but not me. I always wanted more, to understand the things that no one even knew about. Anyway, there used to be a family here in Morston, the Bravo family. They were entertainers by trade, circus owners. Started as a traveling circus, going all around the United States to amaze people with their acts. They did this for about 15 years before settling down in Morston. Clarence, the then owner, ran the place with his two kids, Jacob and Mark. I approached him one night after an amazing sold-out performance and asked him about this Solok. He smiled and invited me backstage to his office. He brings out a bottle of 20-year-old brandy and says, "Let's celebrate." We got so drunk that night. I must have been hungover for a week. Anyway, he proceeds to show me this old compass that sat on his desk. Tells me that it's a family heirloom passed down for generations. Says that it's a very powerful object called a Solok. He was boasting to me that it has the power to end worlds. We locked stares for what felt like an eternity after he said this, only to have it broken by laughter. He then says, "But what do I know? I'm drunk." It wasn't until after he died a year later that I've even heard the word Solok again. After his death, the Bravo family and I lost touch, and I never had the opportunity to find out any more on the subject. I hope I was of some help, Harper. Sadly, this is all I know.
Is the Bravo family still around? I'd like to talk to any of the remaining family members about this soul lock if possible.
I'm sorry, but that is not possible. After Clarence died, his sons Jacob and Mark took over the business. Mark unfortunately passed away after a gruesome car accident a few months after. Jacob ran the show for the better part of a decade before the economy and waning public interest forced him to shut down. I guess he couldn't live with the fact that the family business failed on his watch. Because he killed himself a few days later. Hung himself in his office.
And the soul lock?
The bank took ownership of the circus after Jacob's suicide. They took the circus tent down but left the building it was attached to standing to store everything in. Now, the circus has been closed for years, but you might still find what you were looking for inside.
Thanks for the help. I really appreciate it. I think I could take it from here. I'm going to track down the site and see if I get lucky.
Harper, I only have one request. If you find it, I would like to see it again. I must know what it's for.
You got it.
God damn it. Where are all your friends when you need them the most? Oh, everyone is there with his or her hands out when you're on top, but quickly scurry away like the rats they are when you need something in return. That's it. Now it's over. I did the best that I could, Dad. It just wasn't enough. I let our whole family down. Still, we had a good run. Holy shit! Hello? Who the fuck is this? Hello? Stop fucking around. Damn kids. I am not in the mood for fucking games. Who are you? Why the fuck are you calling here? Do you know what time it is?
You know exactly who this is. We're coming for the soul lock. Prepare yourself.
No. Not now. Fuck, why now? My dad said they might come for it one day and that I had to be ready. I can't let them have it, but I know to what lengths they will go to get the soul lock's location. I don't think I could do this. Well, I know what I have to do.
Alright, looks like this is the place. Fortunately, it didn't take much time for me to find it. It doesn't look to be under surveillance at all. No security guards, no dogs. This should be easy. Well, looks like up and over it is. Come on, old man. You can still do this. Fuck. Oh, shit. Damn it. Harper, you clumsy fuck. Okay, now this lock I can pick. Piece of cake. Animal cages, clown banners, crazy mirrors. Let's get this done as fast as possible. This place is giving me the creeps. I think the office is back this way. Oh, wow. Why the hell is it so cold in here? I can even see my breath, it's so cold. There's got to be something somewhere in this room that can at least point me in the right direction. Just a bunch of old, dusty papers and forgotten paper clips. Jesus, just how much paperwork does a circus need? Fuck. Shit. The rest of the building's nowhere near this cold, and I doubt this place has any power still running to it. Why the hell is it so damn cold? Well, there's obviously nothing in this desk. Maybe over there in those filing cabinets. I'm starting to think that I'm not going to find anything of importance here. I haven't seen anything that remotely looks like an old compass in here. I can't give up, though. These recurring dreams are trying to tell me something. I need to find this soul lock, and with the help of the prophet, find out what I need to do with it. He mentioned something about it ending worlds. There's no way he could have meant that in a literal sense. Right? What the fuck? Now that definitely was not normal. Oh, fuck. Whatever it was gave me the goosebumps. God. Is that a book? There's no way this could have fallen off the shelf by itself. It wasn't even near the edge. Well, let's see what it has to say. Alright now, what the fuck is going on here? Shit falling from the shelves, and now books and pages turning on their own. This is obviously leading me towards something that could either be a good or a bad thing. There's a sketch here. Looks like an old compass. Okay, so obviously this is the soul lock. Now where do I find this damn thing? There has to be something else in here. Anything at all. Is this why you brought me here? To show me a fucking picture? What good does that do anyone? Tell me! Tell me what to do, goddammit! Come on, Harper. Get a hold of yourself. You're yelling at an empty room. Just take a deep breath and keep looking. You can't let the crazy shit that seems to follow you everywhere break you. Alright. I know there has to be something in this book. There's nothing in here but old circus plans and that sketch. Shit. Wait a minute. There's this page with all these numbers written over it. It's the same number written over and over. The way they are arranged, it's almost like a combination. Alright, now we're getting somewhere. Somewhere in this room, presumably, is a safe. The question is, where? Well,
Seeing how I already checked all the cliche places and didn't find a safe there. Let's get creative. Something about a big-ass shelf behind a desk and how a book fell from it gives me an idea. God damn, you still got it, Powers. Now let's see if this is really the combination. What the hell is all this chicken scratch on the safe? Never mind. Let's just focus on the combination. Bingo. That's it right there. So, this is it then, huh? The soul lock. So, now what?
All elements of Sirenicide are copyright 2018 by Atrium Dynamics unless otherwise stated. Any duplication of this production without the secured written consent of Atrium Dynamics is strictly prohibited. Please visit Sirenicide.com for more details.
Shorty Cakes is found locally here in Houston, Morston. They specialize in custom cake orders, cupcakes, and cookies. Contact them at shortycakes.net for your next party or celebration. Also tell them we sent you and get 10% off your first order with our Sirenicide discount. Remember, life is too short. Eat cake.